What's up, guys? Silas back again today. Didn't record anything yet today. We weren't really doing anything exciting. We just went to the Tanger outlets, bought a few things, went home, put the kids down for a nap, and they went swimming. Nothing really exciting, but we're back down at the Riverwalk now. We're gonna see if there's anything good going on down here for the Independence Day celebration. I am hoping it does not rain while we're here. Coming back from the outlets, it poured down rain. And from Kansas, we don't even have 6-lane highways. So doing a 6-lane highway in construction and pouring down rain, that was no fun.
Bennett.
What'd you say, Bennett?
Leighton.
What'd you say? Where are you going? What are you hiding for? You love the camera. Why are you being so shy now? What?
I said I'm thirsty.
Thirsty?
Yeah.
Are you gonna live?
I want some of that water.
Yeah, I don't think you want that water. That water is pretty gross.
That
She's excited.
That's a loud
Gotta say, it's really pretty down here, but all these vendors right on the edge of the water is super annoying because there's not enough room for 2 rows of people to walk by. So you got little kids right on the edge of all this water. If you're claustrophobic, don't come here. These steps are really neat with all the grass growing on them.
1980, we recognized his genius by that father.
This whole bridge is pretty interesting. There's no beams under it. It's all supported by the arches up on top. Those always fascinate me. They definitely have it very pretty here. The city of San Antonio does a great job of making this absolutely beautiful. And they keep the water pretty clean. I don't remember how often they said. I believe it was either once a day or once a week. They go through here with kind of like barges with nets on them, and they sweep off the top of the water, keep it pretty clean, and then they dredge it every 4 years or so. So they keep it pretty clean overall. You just never get to see stuff like this in Kansas, so I'm taking all this in. This is really nice down here. It's not that crowded. Some parts of it are really crowded. I feel like you're about to fall in the water as you're walking past people. But that's because they had construction in one area. The rest of this is really nice.
Built in 1896, it's the longest continuously.
It's really hard to see, but all the way up there at the top, those little peaks up there, those are gargoyles. The guy was saying that when it rains, the water runs out of their mouths and goes down here into the river. There are a ton of stairs and not very many ramps here. So, going upstairs involves carrying our convertible car seat / stroller. You just push a few buttons, do a few little things, and it converts into a car seat again. And then you can set it down and it's back into a stroller. I really wish we would have bought one of these for our first kid, but Third kid's good enough. That's beautiful over there with the sunset over the top of that dome-shaped building. I'm not sure what that is. Really interesting place.
That bird's has a camera. Got all kind of different zooming on birds. Last time we were downtown, man.
It is just too cool down here. All the cars, traffic, and people. Never get to experience this back home.
That's how packed Waterburg is. You're right, bro.
That's cool. They got the building all lighting up. I hear fireworks. I don't see any. I can smell them though. I missed them. There's a cloud of smoke.
2 miles, continue onto US 281 north toward International Airport.
Alright, the vacation's about over, but on the way home, we want to stop by one more place. I'll show it to you guys here in just a second. Here it is. This place is called Buc-ees. Those are all gas pumps over there. The biggest gas station you will ever see. This place is huge.
Make a U-turn, then turn right on Frontage Road.
Pump after pump after pump. All of these. There it is. I thought it was Buc-ees at first because of the way it's spelled with one C. I was convinced it was Buc-ees. My wife had to convince me it was Buc-ees. Place is huge. I've actually been here before. About 5 years ago in Texas City, we went to one. But there's a ton of them down here in Texas. But up in Kansas, there's none of them. There's a bunch of stuff in here. All sorts of interesting things. They've got drinks, they've got groceries, they've got food, they've got an actual kitchen going on over here. That's all kitchen back there. You name it, they've got it in here. Not only do they have food, not only do they have groceries and snacks, not only do they have drinks, they also have
3101.
household stuff. All sorts of stuff. I'll zoom the camera out a little bit, you can see it better. The store just goes on and on and on in every direction.
464, you're reserving.
And if you don't want household stuff, they've got clothing as well. The store is so big, I lost my wife and my son, but they just showed up. Not only do they have clothes, but they got toys, games, you name it. Like I say, it's a big old store. It got all sorts of neat things. It's a fun experience just to come check it out. Personally,
255 and 235, ready to deli.
all these loudspeakers over talking to me, but it's a neat store to come experience. Personally, I think they're a little bit overrated. I don't think they're that neat, but when you're in Texas, you might as well come check one out. Check this out. That's actually pretty well built. Little tabletop smoker or cooker. Not bad at all. Probably build your one yourself out of scrap metal for about $5, but still, it's neat. Yeah, I see those deer.
523, your order's ready.
And because why not, they've got a hunting section as well.
The big deer. Yeah, it's soft too.
Check out all this beef jerky. I think I'm gonna try this one right here. Sherry maple beef jerky. Doesn't sound too bad. They're pretty sold out, but they have a lot of neat things on this wall as well usually. This is what I'm after. Some chocolate covered raisins. All right, vacation's over. We're heading out on the road. Got about a 11-hour trip ahead of us, 10 to 11 hours, depending on how much we stop. You guys ready to go home? You ready to go home, Bennett? Yeah. You just gonna stick your tongue out? Okay. Callie's ready to go home. I'm ready to go home. You ready to go home? We're all ready to go home. So that's all for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. And remember, get out there and find an adventure. We'll see you next time.